So my name is Zoe Davidson, and I am a freshman at Dalton, and I attended the Voter Advocacy Day with my school, more specifically with a club that is new this year, aimed at increasing political engagement within our high school in particular. And we brought a group of 13 students up to Albany with us this year, and everyone there was incredibly passionate about voting rights and election reform, and more specifically to us, it was our main goal was that we wanted to see our election system updated from the archaic and complicated one it is now to a much more to one that is much easier to use by the time that we are able to vote ourselves, because all of the students who attended were freshmen, but every single day we hear horror stories about people being disenfranchised, and we want to ensure that when it is our chance to vote, we are able to do so. And further, it's important to us because we aren't able to actually vote, that we remain civically engaged and help others who are able to vote protect that right. And so everyone who attended reflected that it was an incredible experience, not only because we got to learn about election reform and voting rights on a local level, but also because we all felt like we had the opportunity to actually make a change and help get these co-sponsors on all of these incredibly important pieces of legislation. And we're continuing our efforts. We just had a meeting yesterday where we wrote emails to all the legislators that we met with. We're going to continue to tweet and call these representatives. And I also have another student who attended with me who's going to talk a little bit more about his particular experience.
I'm Malcolm Cox. I also go to Dalton, and I'm a part of the club. We met the assembly members we met with. When we discussed the legislation with them, some of them mentioned that they hadn't heard about this legislation, so they were going to look into it. And it was just a great experience to get into politics and to make a change in our communities, and to make voting easier for when we're able to vote.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.